Hello, and welcome back to M&B Warband. Now, I know in my last playthrough I promised you guys a mod, but I'm going to do native again. I know some of you might be disappointed about that, but I felt that my first native playthrough was subpar. Not very good, you know. I was just starting out, the video quality wasn't great, but I have a new vision. I had a great idea for native and I thought, I'm going to do this. So, here I am. What you're in for now is a tale of bloodshed and gore, of madness and deceit. This is the tale of me, Burt the Bandit. Now, boys and girls, let's begin. Be warned, the following program contains coarse language, violence, and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. Now let's get started. Nope, wrong way. Start a new game. Welcome, adventurer, to M&B Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember, that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but females and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Let's continue. I'm a man, obviously. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was, he's a thief. As a son of a thief, you had very little formal education. Instead, you were out on the street, begging till you learn how to cut purses, cutting purses till you learn how to pick locks, all the way through your childhood. Still, these long years made you streetwise and sharp to the secrets of the cities and shadowy backways. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a shop assistant. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, picking up the trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low and selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they got the better deal. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became... well, as my life changed, I gutted that merchant, stole what I could, and made a run for it. Being an outlaw, I had to become a game poacher. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way, you become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Dissatisfied with common men's desperate scrabble for coin, you took to your local lord's own forests and decided to help yourself to its bounty. Laws be damned! You hunted stags, boars and geese, and sold the precious meat under the table. You cut down trees right under the watchman's nose and turned them into firewood that warmed many freezing homes during the winter, or for a few silvers, of course. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was lust for money and power, as always. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. To everyone else, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. You want to be rich, powerful, respected, feared. You want to be the one whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Realistic. Allow me to quit without saving. Blah blah blah. I find that's a very good setting for mods, because if you keep saving and some big bug happens, you might want to go to an earlier save game. So that's what I usually do. Of course this is native, but I'll do it this way anyway. Now, how am I going to start out here? Nine strength. Could use a bit of intelligence. A few more points that way. 3 power strike is essential. Essential. Now, where am I going to get? Need a little weapon master for sure. Little shield. Prisoner management. You want to have at least one in that in the beginning. Trade's good. Pathfinding is very good. You need pathfinding. I'll put one in there. Little riding skill. Never hurt. And I suppose little in trade. There. And my name is, of course, Burt the Bandit. Alright, let's get this over with. Just character features. Okay. Well, I'll come back to you in a moment when I've figured out how I want to look. See you then. Okay. Look at that handsome face there. Quite the looker, isn't he? Alright, let's say that's done. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms, battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... Where do I want to go first? Take a ship to Sargoth in the Kingdom of Nords. You took passage with a trading longship carrying Falcons from the furthest reaches of the north, to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coast. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vile and Bullock rivers, and a short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargorth, home to the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who, a few generations ago, had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. Alright, you're exhausted by the time you find the inn at Sargorth, and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear the sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Wonder what this is all about. Take that. You don't mess with me. I'm the real bandit here. Who the hell is this?
Are you all right? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening.
The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then, finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Alright, what the hell do you want?
Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town.
Really? How strange.
Looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother.
Smart.
I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse, but his family. So, what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start to think that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom. But I don't care to pay it.
Really?
So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade. And more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly. Or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safely. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say?
I suppose I'm interested. I mean, I could refuse, but silver's silver.
You won't be able to do this by yourself, though.
Are you sure about that?
If you try to take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go round to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on those bandits.
Very good. I'll go collect some men from the villages.
Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Sargoth. After you've got your group together, then we'll speak about what to do next.
Taking your first quest, you may view your question queue. All right. And tab, of course, gets you out of there. What do I have? Have a little horse, a little meat, a little fur. Think I'll sell the fur, get a little extra money. You're now viewing the overland map. Left click on the map to move your party to the location, enter the selected town, or pause the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down the space bar. I wonder who that is over there. Belligerent drunk, eh? Sorry. No shooting, eh? Come on, you. I want your sword. Give me your sword.
Well, I'd say he started it. That entitles you to his sword and purse, I suppose. Have a drink on the house. As I dare say, you've saved a patron or two, a broken skull. Still, I hope he still has a pulse. It's not good for an establishment to get a name as a place where men are killed.
Better him than me. Clethy. I think I'll sell some of my gear first. This is the trade section. Hold down, control key, blah blah blah, you can read that. Yeah, decent price for fur here. I want the sword. Keep the axe, I think, for now. Hide blades, they'd be expensive right now. Well, hello there. Hello there. From the look of you, I'd say you're expecting to get into some fights in the near future. Are you by any chance looking for help? What could be? What's your story? Well, sir, as long as I can remember, I've had a weakness for pretty things. And it's gotten me into trouble, you see. I grew up in Malia Castle as a bonded servant, working alongside my mother in the kitchens. I would amuse myself by hunting mice through the pantries and sculleries. I was so good at it that I put the castle cats out of the job. And eventually the Lord realised that I might also be employed to track down bigger game on certain errands of a type perhaps better left unsaid. Needless to say, I found a number of opportunities to avail myself of trinkets that had formerly belonged to my lord's enemies. So I was able to buy myself out of bondage and find hire as a free agent. My last job was here in Sargoth. Unfortunately, my last employer's wife had a lovely amulet of a kind I simply could not resist. She doesn't know it's missing yet, but she might soon. So tell me, are you looking for helpers? I might be. What can you do? Well, sir, let me tell you. I may not know how to read and write, but I know the quickest way to a man's heart is between his fourth and fifth rib, if you understand me. I can throw knives in addition to stabbing with them, and I'm slippery as quicksilver. You'll find me useful in a fight, I warrant.
It sounds like you can do the job. I will hire you.
Now that's good news, Captain. So, how about paying me a little something to seal off our agreement? A mere 200 would be enough. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I've had some bad luck with employers in the past.
I like you. All right, here's 200 dinars for you. Make yourself ready.
Good. Give me a few moments to prepare, and I'll be ready to move.
I like her. Now I wonder if anyone else is in here. There's the merchant. Maybe I'll give her an axe. Or my sword. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. As you can see, here's the mission to collect 5 men for the merchant. So I'll go do that. Oh, my new friend, Clethy here. I gave her the sword I got off that dumb drunk. So, there's 11 looters out here. I think I can do this. So, I'm going to go kill him. Looks like some deserters are round the corner too. What do you want? I want to kill you. As you wish. Prepare to die. You, stay here. I'll handle this. Got me a good axe. I can kill a couple of looters. They're not too tough, really. Then I got a nice horse. Bugger that. Too used to swinging faster. I'm going to kill these ones here. I've injured them, I got them running. Alright, you can come out now.
I should be able to kill them without too much trouble. And we're done. I don't take much to kill them. I don't care much for a felt chin. We'll take this nice hat though. Decent armour here. I'll take the felt chin just in case. These are some nice boots. Take that club too. Never hurts to knock a few out. Sell them to the ransom broker or the slave trader. Oh, that's good stuff here. Ooh, Nord veteran archers. Might not be able to take on those. They're a bit rich for my blood. But let's see what we can do here. A little more strength never hurt. A little more power draw, perhaps. Yeah. Alright, well I think I'll equip Clethy here. There you go. Not strong enough for that. They're decent boots yourself. A few stones, why not? Use that arm of yours, Clethy. Oh. Not bad. Yeah, maybe I can get a cheap shield here. Yeah, it's a good price, I suppose. Sword's a bit expensive. Oh, I could use that spiked mace. Yeah, it might be the way to go. I'm not sure what I want to buy exactly. I'll come back in a moment when I've decided. I decided not to buy anything. Ooh, Sea Raiders. I might be able to take on a band of Sea Raiders. I just need to be real careful here. They got some good loot. Yeah, I could do that. Why not?
I will drink from your skull.
I will drink from your skull. I'm not afraid of you. I'll fight. Now I'm going to have to dance around him a bit. You, hold here. There's a flat area of ground over this way. Come on. Good place for my horse. Here they come. You, hold over there. Or better yet, over there. I'm going to have to dodge their javelins for a time. It'll be difficult. One or two might have bows. But I think I can handle it. Come on. Fight me, you cowards. I'll smash your shields to splinters. Which ones I don't, I'll loot off your corpses. That's right. Come on, Clethy. We can take them. I mean, I did lose quite a bit of health from those, which you call them, looters. So long as I keep ahead of their javelins and the throwing weapons as such, I think I can handle it. Take that. This one here has his back turned to me. So we'll cut off his head. Ha! One down. No, Clethy! Oh well. 'Tis what it is. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, everything works out well. You, sir, are a dead man. Yeah, I'll just drop that. I'll prefer the X for now. One down. Ah! Not bad. Come on! Nice try. They might have killed me if you hit me. Come on, you. I will loot your corpses and take your armor. Ha! Now, what should I... More strength, I suppose. What's a good one? Looting is always important. Perhaps more power draw, but I want their armour. Maybe horse archery next time. That one's running. There we go. That. It's a good trick to slow down, let them swing, and then take them out. Ha! There we go. And we're done. Ooh, those are very nice boots. I like that helmet. Good shield. Nice sword. Well, oh, not a really good sword really, but I'll take it. I was hoping for a suit of armour, but can't get with it. Can't get everything you want. Those bows are a little more than I can use right now. Perhaps I should have went into power draw. Oh well. I'll sell all this, then attack those looters, I think. 37 health. You, let's talk. Need to increase your strength. What am I going to do with you? Definitely need more power strike. I suppose I can give myself a bit more power draw. It's great. I suppose that's the best one for now. And you, Clethy, what can I give you? Perfect. Maybe I'll take that sword back. You can have this. Javelin, perhaps? Or maybe you need a shield. There we go. Barbed arrows, not bad. Alright, I suppose that's all I'll do for now. Never hurts to earn a little extra money. Is there a ransom broker in here? I might actually be able to hire them now. 500 for 3. Alright, here you go. Still not enough though. Gonna need a healer at some point. Oh yeah, you're running from me now, aren't you? With the hired blades, I might actually be able to take them. Better not risk it. I got a shield. Maybe. But my health is abysmal. So, best not. Don't want to tempt fate any more than I already have. Ah, more sea raiders. I will try you though. You lot, oh dear. Ah, more sea raider attacks. It's going to take me a while before I finish this mission, it would seem. But I'll do this. See what happens. There we go. Better stay out of range of those ranged weapons. Perhaps follow these ones over here, who seem to be trying to go for me. Loyal followers. Can't have that now, can I? No, I cannot. Alright, my men can charge in if they like. And that is that. Victory is ours. Well, that is a better shield than what I have currently. I might give that to Clethy. She loves her throwing weapons. And I advance another level. I'm certainly earning quite a bit before I finish this mission. Well, I think I've introduced myself well enough. I've proven my prowess against the Sea Raiders and the Looters. I think this will be a good spot to end off. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and once I've collected a few good recruits, I'll go back to Sargoth. See you in a bit.